Okay, welcome to the Bang Intel. This time it is 5:34 p.m. Pacific time.
And 8:34 p.m. Eastern Time.
I know some of you guys have seen my pay-per-view, my last pay-per-view. I told you that we didn't know if Donald Trump was going to meet the president of Iraq. And there you go. They
And
met
yeah, you
on
thought it might
Davos.
be in Davos.
Yeah. So, but we don't know if the Kurdish region was there. Also, we didn't know if I think they met. We don't know the outcome. What did they agree with? Um, I
You
mean,
know,
I
Ben, I was
hold on.
listening to.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
hold on. Let me just explain, okay? Because I want
Okay.
people to understand this.
Sure.
I could get I could get exactly what they talk about it. Okay, I can I told you what they were going to talk about. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is on my pay-per-view. I'm not gonna repeat it here because I don't want to get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I could get the result of that negotiation because it was a negotiation. Okay. Well, actually,
Mm-hmm.
it was not a negotiation. It was something that they had to do. Um, I cannot reveal it unless I put it on pay-per-view. But since I cannot do any more pay-per-views, unless until I find that it is safe, I'm screwed,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
So we will
That's
tell you
okay.
more about this. If you remember what I told you about it, they're going to talk about. Okay, but this, like I told you, this is a confirmation of my pay-per-view intel, and I got another confirmation of my pay-per-view intel. I will show it to you in a moment. Um,
And Ben, if they want to hear, no, they can. The pay-per-view is still available for $9.99.
yes,
They can go and listen to it.
yeah. Um, But what I'm talking about is what they actually talk about. Did they agree with when they're gonna do it? I could do that. I can get that. I can get what they actually talk about it. Um, Whether you like it or not, I cannot even sell it to you because I need to get away. I need to
Mm-hmm.
stay low. The situation is really bad for me because um, I got them mad. I got them angry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
It's okay. We'll give them what we can give them.
yeah, you can explain them later, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm going
So
to.
all right. So okay. So that's I'm sorry that I prevent you to talk, but I just wanted to get it out of the way. Okay.
It's good.
So the outcome of this conversation between Donald Trump and the president of Iraq, I can easily get that information, but unfortunately, there's no way I can give it to you,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the way it is. So you want to say something else?
Yeah, I was listening to a preview from a news about this meeting, and they said that the Kurds were there, by the way.
The curse was there. There you
Hmm.
go.
Hmm.
See, so I told you, I even told you who were going to be there, right?
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
based also on the letter that they sent from the United Nations.
they showed up.
Okay, so there you go. Exactly before it even happened. Okay, I told
Hmm.
you in my opinion, this is confirmation of what you're paying for. You're not paying for lies. You're paying for
Truth.
exclusive information from the elites. Okay,
Hmm.
so unfortunately, I cannot reveal it to anybody, not even by
Message.
privately message to Johnny. I cannot even do that. I'm in a very, very, how can I explain this?
Difficult situation.
Difficult situation, and I need your support. I need
Yeah,
your support because if I don't have your support,
yeah. We'll go
I
in it. We'll go in it at the end.
exactly. All right. So this is
Today
the
is what
first.
day?
Today is what's the day?
January the 22nd, 2020.
Wednesday, January 22nd, 9th. January 2nd. Wait a minute. January 22nd or 2020.
Eight days to the end of the month.
8 days to the end of the month. All right. So this is the we're gonna start with this news and let's go for the next news. Okay, so we're gonna go right to the PowerPoint because not so much information have come out other than the same BS of the impeachment
Mm-hmm.
and the and some other things that I would like to address on the PowerPoint. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So why we are now ready for the reset, and a lot of people are saying, talking about it. So
Mm-hmm.
let me just put another pause to the video. I want to address it before I gonna continue this. I want to address the concerns of some people. Okay, so
Okay.
let me just put a pause and I'll come back to you. All right, so this is my new Twitter account, and I officially said we are officially ready for the reset. We're going live tomorrow. Unfortunately, I can't go live because the situation got really bad. So what is this? Oh, okay. Anyway, so Johnny says, I already said the reset has started when Chinese yuan entered the SDR. Back in 2015, I believe things have been crazy ever since, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see then Les Sharian says, actually, John Willicksell said we are ready for the reset, not that reset started on. Quit trying to make it seem like everything came from you, man. Oh my God.
That's rude.
He's not even talking about when he started, as the yuan was introduced to the SDR back in October 2000. You know this. Okay, look, you guys are free to make your comments. We all trying to figure out how they want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, even myself that I got straight um, connections with these people. They have never revealed the way they wanted to do it because it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that they reveal it all of a sudden I come out and say, okay, this is the way they're gonna do it. It's just not gonna make sense because the devil, not the devil, but the devil and all the enemies that they want to prevent this event, they're going to stop it, right? So
Yes,
that's why
exactly.
they keep it in secret. So don't attack each other, guys. Don't attack each other. Is we all trying to figure out when this is gonna happen.
Yeah,
I have my own reasons why I said that we're ready for the reason, and I'm not gonna contradict myself. Okay. All right. What you were saying?
I was just going to say, Johnny's not trying to take credit.
Yeah.
He's just saying,
We're
this is,
not. Yeah.
what
I
I
mean,
have
we just all trying to figure out how it's gonna happen, right?
working together. Yeah,
Yes.
working together.
I say I believe because I didn't remember with a year. Benny tagged me, so I'm telling him I already called the reset, so I've been ready, and for me already been in it. Now Benny could be a different, and that's okay, but we don't need a mascot or bodyguard. He grown.
He's grown up.
He's
Are you
grown
grown
up.
up?
Mascot, bodyguard. You sure don't like it when people call you out your mistakes, do you? As far as asteroid impact for a distraction for the reason. Oh God. Now that the asteroid now they're accusing me that using it for a distract for the reason. Let's take a look back at Currency 365 Facebook page and see who's calling that before Benny was talking to you. Well, look, the about the asteroid, I just sharing what the Lord tells me. Okay, I'm not trying to use it for a distraction of the reset. Okay, I'm just letting you guys know that. Then he goes, you are trying to do competition where you don't belong. Benny, tag me, not you. I'm done. There is no competition. I gave many the credit. You just don't like recognizing people who brought you certain info years ago in your own channel. But whenever it's just funny, I also didn't find out about the reason from you, John or Benny. I am a IMF lawyer told me. An IMF lawyer told me. All right.
That's cool.
I didn't even know who Benny was until 2018 when messaged me on Facebook. And I still didn't know until Prophet Solomon told me he had a show. Hello? That's right. So before Benny was talking Asteroid Talk, I was talking Asteroid to you on your channel long before you knew him. So I'm saying you should recognize that. But you're refusing to do so. So it's because I'm white? I mean, you don't like white Jesus. Oh my God.
Okay, this is going downhill. Let's move on.
Oh my God.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh God. Do it. Do it. Oh my God.
You know what? Just leave it. Let them
White
have their
Jesus
moments.
against black Jesus. All right, guys. Take it easy. All right.
I don't think Johnny's racist because he believes Jesus is black. That's his prerogative.
Can you imagine if I said that I really
And
believe
he could be true. Who knows?
yeah, sometimes I see Jesus and I think he's Hispanic. Hey, what do you want me to do? What do
Okay,
you
I
want me
draw
to
the line
do?
that. There, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he looks like a regular Juan to me. I don't know. Anyway,
Oh,
let's
you're
go
bad.
back to the PowerPoint. All right, so we get our way from chaos and panic and people attacking each other between what color is my Jesus. Uh, we are back to the PowerPoint. And well, just to let you guys know, it is right now Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday, January the 22nd. It is 5:49 p.m. Pacific time in Los Angeles, California.
And 8:49 p.m. Eastern Time in Canada, Ontario.
Ontario, Canada.
Ontario,
All right, and these
Canada.
are the topics that we're going to address. I hope that you like these topics. All right,
I
this
thought they were
topic,
pretty good.
yeah, the topics that we're going to be talking about is we're going to talk about currency words, digital versus paper. Then we're going to be talking about what is stopping the reason now. And we're going to be talking about incoming chaos.
Oh.
All right, so let's do this. Currency words, digital versus paper. Now, what is a currency word? The main point is acceptance. Okay?
Yeah.
Acceptance brings to demand. Like, for example, oh, I like this wallet, but this wallet has something special. It's not like every wallet, right?
Yep, I want it.
If I open that wallet, it can hold my credit cards and my debit cards, but also I can just touch a little button on my wallet and I can pay people with digital currency.
Nice.
And this wallet is solid wallet. It's like any wallet that any man can carry. It's just an example I'm giving to you. I accept this wallet. And I know that many people, even millions of people, will accept this wallet. And by demand, the currency that this wallet holds will get a value based on exactly what the dollar has a value for. Trust. The American dollar has a value not based off what is backed with. It's based on trust. Because people believe the dollar is a good, reliable currency because it comes from the number one economy around the world. As this situation changes, the word acceptance is going to be modified first. Please pay attention. It's going to be modified, and then it's going to be debated. You need to understand, people, that although all the banks are setting up themselves into go to the digital era, the huge majority of people will not, and right now are not, accepting digital currency. Did I make myself clear?
Yeah, very clear. It's true.
Okay, they're not accepting it. The majority is like putting Republicans with Democrats. The big, huge majority in the United States is Republican, whether you like it or not. And how do I know that? Because all the states that shows blue are blue because of fraud, because our system is rigged. One that is removed from the next elections, that's what I believe we're going to see, the big embarrassment that was prophesied, right?
Yes.
And then we will see that 95 or 98% of all the United States is red. And that will be the end of the Democrat Party. The same goes with cryptocurrencies, and the same goes with digital currencies. The huge 98%, maybe 99%, I don't know, don't like digital currency. Therefore, they don't like to pay, they don't like to pay daily with electronic payments. They don't. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But there will be a currency war because they are going to create the environment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And how they're going to create the environment? They're doing it right now. Right now, the European Central Bank and five other central banks have formed a working group to access the creation of digital currencies and share the experiences of the use cases study, as reported by the Monetary Authority in a statement. This is part of a news. Came out. Okay?
They're transitioning.
It
Yeah.
just exactly. And it came out in Spanish. It did not come out in English. And
Of
why?
course.
They do not want you to know that. They don't want you to know that. And the reason why they don't want you to know is to just prevent future or near resistance. That is why you need to pay attention. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I could do my videos in Spanish because most of the above news that I'm about to release came out in Spanish for the Spanish people. Okay, whatever. We don't make a big deal. Americans make a big deal because they are
Mm-hmm.
waiting for this event. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they don't come out with English versions. And if they come out with the English version, will come out maybe 2 or 3 days after it comes out in Spanish. All right? So I'm telling you, the best news come on Spanish. Now, this is just a little example. The bigger example is what they are trying to do right now. As you know, I talked about the Amero a long time ago, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
For those who don't know, the Amero was a paper currency. It was not a digital currency. It was a
Mm-hmm.
paper currency.
I
It
believe you
was,
saw it, right?
yes, I saw it because I work directly. When I used to be a banker, I work in the storage project of that currency, meaning that we have 7 places around the country where we storage approximately 1.5 trillion emeros. We have coins, paper, currency notes from 1 all the way to 1,000. Okay, and
They
it
were
was
ready.
they were just kept there for years and years, because we're talking about 1995, 1996 when this actually happened. It started, and it was just kept there. We knew that it was also backed by gold, and it was gold. It was also backed by oil, and it was never used. All of a sudden, they decided to digitalize it. And how do I know that they digitalize it? Because a royal company in Mexico, that it says a royal company could buy the presidential aircraft and 2 other aircraft. The 2 payment options are 3.8 million Amero. That's virtual currency with equivalent amount of $138 million, or with a value of at $180 million. They could actually use it both ways.
Yeah, they can
Paper
decide.
dollars or Amero dollars. So they are activated by giving a value to a currency that has not been on demand, people. I want you to see this. Nobody knows about the Amero. How can they actually say in this news that this airplane that they bought it for $2.5 billion for the corrupt president Peña Nieto in Mexico? So the new president said this is a tribute to corruption. So I'm gonna sell that off. I wanna sell it to the first one who willing to pay for this. So they are asking. So some kind of a royal company is offering $3.8 million with a mirror. And that really caught my attention because that's I don't know. I'm not a cryptocurrency expert, but I'm an ex-banker, and I said, look, if you're gonna give a value equivalent to $3.8 million in virtual currency, there's gotta be a bank supporting that.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got a bank that is not even this article.
Yep.
So why am I saying this? You need to pay attention, people, because I've been telling you that many things are being done in the background to take us to the new paradigm. And before you know, we are going to be there. It's going to be really fast. They're really, really intelligent. They're very clever the way the things they do. And we've been following close. But this is one of the things that they liquidize it. The liquid paper currency. Some bank up there, some international big bank up there, grabbed the currency, liquidated it, and created a virtual currency. And all of a sudden, it now has a value. Because you cannot find this currency on the market.
No.
There is no Amero. I don't think so. I can be completely wrong. Please correct me.
Well, unless it's brand new, but
Yeah, please correct me. I'm willing to learn. But this is what I'm talking about. See that? So that's going to bring another situation. It's going to bring a war, a currency war. It's going to bring a currency war because as they use it, they're not going to be using paper currency. And since 98% of all the population of the world do not want to use digital currency, they have to come out with a value on their own paper currency and show a real value and compete against virtual currencies. And we will see that first in countries like oil countries, the Middle East, We're also gonna see it in some other countries that are not in the Middle East, but they're rich in some other areas. And then we're gonna see values of paper currency going up against the dollar, and the dollar has to drop drastically. Okay,
Hmm.
because that's gonna be a world currency. That, like I tell you, even before this happened, I told you, you know, currency war is coming. It's coming, and it's just coming because of the trade deal. It's gonna change the whole thing. All right. So what is stopping the reason now? According to my sources and what I have, I will not contradict myself. We told you that there were three major countries that are supposed to be aligned for the reset, right?
Yes, yes,
So
exactly.
not on this order, but I will mention it like this. The first one that I'm going to mention was England. England needs to get out from the European community. So the Brexit is happening at the end of this month. This is a done deal. Check. Boom. Right?
Yes.
All right. So that's a done deal. What's the second country I'm going to mention? The second country I'm going to mention is Zimbabwe. Now, I'm very, very sorry. And when I say I'm very, very sorry, people, I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. This is bad news for you. This is bad news for all of us. Okay?
Hmm.
I want to make it official that this is my opinion, and my opinion only, based on what I know and based on what I seen, or the last things that I seen from the elites. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right. We have gone through prophecies, and
Hmm.
those prophecies of King Clement and Charlie Shamp talk about prosperity coming in Zimbabwe, right?
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
All right, but look, guys, let me just explain to you very clearly. They talk about prosperity coming under a new leadership in Zimbabwe, not the current one.
That's right.
They also talk about um, that their prosperity is going to affect other countries, or in other words, other countries will benefit from it, right?
Hmm.
And I said to
Hmm.
myself, well, the only way you can do that if they revalue the currency. I'm not going to
Hmm.
contradict myself,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm. Yep.
So I said, yes, it's going to. I believe that the Zimbabwe is going to revalue. There's one problem, people. It's not going to be the Zimbabwe that we have.
Hmm.
Why? Because not one of the prophecies talk about the reactivation of the old Zimbabwe dollar. Not one.
Hmm. Hmm.
I have come to the conclusion that the Zimbabwe dollar will revalue at some point, but it's not going to be the Zimbabwe dollar we are holding. I was told that the Zimbabwe could wait until later on, so I believe it's already set up. How? Very simple. Zimbabwe and China just set up the swap system between Zim and the Yuan. Actually, it wasn't Yuan. It's supposed to be Yen, Karen. You made a
Okay.
mistake.
Oh, sorry.
Okay?
That's my fault.
All right. So, sorry, guys. I'm going to make it official. That is my opinion. Don't attack me. I know it's that even if I say so, people will still attack me. Okay? People will still attack me. Trust me. I have one of the biggest sellers in Colombia. He has quadrillion of Zimbabweans waiting for him to go back to Colombia. That he's looking to sell to the best people that he wants to sell in the big boxes. I think I even showed the boxes in the videos, right? In
Hmm.
my in
Hmm.
my in my
Yep, you did.
show, and he's not happy about it. He doesn't even want to talk to me. I'm serious. I just letting you guys know. He doesn't even want to talk to me, and you need to understand that I'm not the one doing these things. They did. I'm just the messenger. So I'm gonna make it official to everybody. Look, I could be completely wrong. Okay?
Mhm.
But this is my final conclusion. Sorry, guys, the Zimbabwe dollar or 2002, 2008 and 2009 are not going to be reactivated. This is my own conclusion.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay? So, yes, I'm happy for Zimbabwe that um, will have prosperity at one point through the
Mhm.
biggest trade deal that they having with China
Mhm. Mhm.
and other countries in Europe. But I do not believe we're gonna have to see ever a reactivation of the old Zimbabwe. Whether you like it or not, I have also people saying, "But no, Benny, you are wrong. This new Zimbabwe that they have, it is attached to the same bond of the older one." Well, until I see a public announcement that it will be attached and honored by the banks, then I'll believe it.
Mhm.
I have seen also a lot of people sending me supposedly alleged. I'm not gonna even show you this, but alleged documents that prove that the Zimbabwe dollar is 1 to 1 with the American dollar. I'm going to tell you exactly as I've been telling these people sending me the garbage. Okay, fine, it's 1 to 1. Do me a favor. Go to the nearest bank or exchange place, and I want you to buy $20 with Zimbabwe dollar. And I'm talking about the one that is right now active in Zimbabwe. If they give you $20 against 20 American dollars, I believe you. If they give you more than $20, who is wrong, me or you?
Mhm. Mhm.
You know, I'm gonna just say it one time. Just one time I'm gonna say it. Bullshit walks, money talks.
Mhm. Prove it,
The
right?
end, prove it. I don't care if you cry, if you insult me, if you try to send me documents with a big ass, uh, I don't know, gold mark in there. If I'm not able to bring my own Zimbabwe, the one that was out of circulation, and go and ask them, look, that this has any kind of value. If I have a negative, if I have a positive reaction of the bankers, then I'm totally apologize publicly. But since I know that's not gonna happen, sorry guys. It's about time that you guys understand a fact. Even the Prophet King Clement said it. Prophet King Clement said it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. And he said, with that dinar, it looked like you're going to win. He never
Mhm.
mentioned the Zimbabwe. Did I make myself clear?
That was good. Mhm.
So from now on, I will never talk about the Zimbabwe because I have gone through the prophecies, and not one of the prophecies ever talk about reactivation of the Zimbabwe dollar. It talks about prosperity coming, and from that prosperity, many countries will actually benefit from it. But it can be anything. It can be because they're having new technology or new business, and other countries will benefit from it, right?
That's true.
But as long as they don't come out and saying, Benny, guess what? Your Zimbabwe dollar, the one that you just purchased with the denomination of trillions of dollars, you're rich. I don't think it's going to happen. Sorry. Okay?
Mhm.
Can we continue with the next one?
Yes.
All right. So I told you, and now I'm not going to contradict myself. Brexit is a done deal. Zimbabwe, in my opinion, is a done deal. Okay? It's a done deal because whether you like it or not, it's going to be different. Even the Lord told us that everything we know about the Zimbabwe, the dinar was going to be totally different, right?
He did.
And that's exactly what happened. Now, with this announcement with China, now we know that what they want to accomplish is demand and supply with that dollar in Africa. Okay? So
Hmm.
now they are aligned for the reset. They are ready for the reset. So we got 2 out of 3, right?
Yes, we
But
do.
we need
One more.
one more, and that is Venezuela. The third country is Venezuela, people. So what did I tell you? Okay, let's go back to my intel. I said that they need to kick Maduro out,
Hmm.
right?
Yes, you did.
So because he was not allowing the new financial system through a fair, more transparent trading and back and forth with the elites, right? And
Exactly.
and I told you that the Lord, I'm gonna repeat that again. The Lord said that everything we know about the dinar and all that stuff, everything was going to be different. He even said it, I'll do it my way.
Hmm.
So I said, okay, my Lord. That's it. So now, what do we have? Like I told you in the beginning, all the great news come out in Spanish. This is just translated to English, and it says like this. It says the Department of Treasury, our Department of Treasury, authorized operations of the Central Bank of Venezuela with some international organizations after months of iron blockade. The
Mm.
order allows transactions with the International Monetary Foundation, that's the IMF, and the Inter-American Development Bank, and the International Bank, and some United Nations agencies.
Wow.
So, why? Because the elites, people, must to get paid. Didn't I tell you?
You did.
So, what about Maduro then? Don't worry
Did he
about Maduro.
surrender?
No, don't worry
No.
about Maduro. I'm telling you right now, because I know the mentality of the elites. Don't worry about the Maduro. Maduro will leave because it has been prophesied. Okay, he already is
Okay.
gonna be leave. He's gonna leave one way or another. The Lord is gonna remove him and free the people in Venezuela. But when it comes to separate, you need to separate that with the elites. They just want to get paid, people. They don't care how they're gonna get paid, but they want to get paid. So right now they're going through that trillions and trillions of dollars in oil and gold contracts, and now they are already aligned for the reset.
Hmm. Hmm.
Their bolivar will revalue eventually, and I believe this is my own opinion. Eventually, will revalue once they kick this guy out.
Mm.
But right now, it's a done deal. Notice that nothing was reported in the American media. Notice that nobody, not even the Democrats, have thrown that on the face to Donald Trump and used it against him. Notice that even Donald Trump has said anything about it. Why did he left? Why he left his own Department of Treasury authorized operations with the Central Bank of Venezuela? Don't they supposed to be on economic sanctions?
Hmm. Hmm.
Right? Don't they supposed to have economic sanctions?
Exactly.
So why they doing it now? Why? Why now? You see that?
There you go.
You
That's
see that?
good, Ben.
Yeah. Why? Why now? I asking you. Why? Why now? Because they
Because
need to get paid, people.
exactly.
Things are going to get done whether you like it or not, and they're gonna get done behind the curtains, behind under the table. Whatever they have to do it, they're gonna have to do it because elites must get paid.
Mm.
I don't think I contradict myself.
That's good. This is good stuff.
Okay? So yes, in my opinion, we are ready for the reset, people.
There's a lot of stuff going
Okay?
on behind the curtains, right,
Everything is
Ben?
done. Yes, everything is done. Everything is ready now. Watch. Everything
Awesome.
just came out. I even told you, man, most of the thing I had talked to Johnny. But Benny, this they say this, they say that, and I said, yeah, man, but hey, man, they're going to get this done. One way or another, they're gonna get it done, and I knew it. And notice that they get it done right after the New Earth Alliance took over.
Yes,
See that?
exactly.
Didn't I tell you that?
And you did.
The minute that the Earth Alliance took over, everything got done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Brexit got done.
Mm-hmm.
Venezuela got done. Zimbabwe got done. Fox don't care about people's feelings.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. Would I wish that they could get rid of Maduro and make it and look at, for the Venezuelan people? Are you kidding me? I wish it with all my heart. I love Venezuela. I
Mm-hmm.
love his people. But it's not about me wanting to have things the things that they want to get rid of. It's about how they want to get rid of.
Exactly.
They're the one who get control of all this. If they don't come out with an agreement, trust me, nothing's gonna get done. I have been saying all the time. And there's retards out there who believes about the dragon family and that they are all gonna do it. Pure bullshit, because they have brainwashed.
Mm-hmm.
And they have been brainwashed a lot of people. They have been brainwashed with the Nesara law. And the Gesara law. What the fuck is the Gesara and Nesara law? And I don't care how many times I repeat it, it's an agenda. People just don't get it.
Hmm.
They're asking Johnny about that. He said, when have you ever heard me about the Nesara law? None. People are brainwashed. People are full of shit because they keep listening for the same fairy tales for more than 10 years. You can believe in any type of fairy tales, people. The more you talk about it, the more stupid you look. Simple. Did I offend you? I really hope so, because it's about time. It's about time that you shut up. Okay? It's about time that you quit it. There is no Nesara law. There is no Gesara law. It is a agenda. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the incoming chaos.
Okay.
The incoming chaos will affect the financial system. And that is coming, people. They're gonna create the chaos and the panic. As things progressive, we are going to see a lot of things getting done. That ugly way, the hard way, but it's gonna get getting done. These are the several factors that the elites are going to use. Number one, hacking. They actually come out saying that this cyber attack may happen at any time, any day.
Mm.
That's gonna bring us to what, Karen?
0.
To zero.
You delete all the records, right?
Number two, terrorist attack.
Ooh, we're hearing a lot about that.
Now, I have a Twitter coming out that I even said it. I even told you guys. I told you guys, do not be surprised that we get attacked here in the United States, right?
You did.
Don't be surprised. And now, guess what? According to that Twitter, agents of FBI and CIA are saying that they already have terrorists from Iran in the new group within the United States. I'm not making things up. Okay? There
Yep.
you go. That's a confirmation of my intel. You see that? That's what you
Mm-hmm.
get. You get confirmation. Not based on fairy tales. You get confirmation based on facts. Unfortunately, I cannot do any more intels until I feel safe. Okay? Any more
Yep.
pay-per-views. Alright, so number three. Man-made virus attack. Yes, John even mentioned it. And he said, what a best way to unstabilize our financial system and bring it down because people are getting sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the number three could be a man-made virus attack. It is called the coronavirus. I don't want to scare none of you guys. I don't want to come out and be accused that I'm scaring people. But I'm going to tell you something that, although if I say it in pay-per-view, or if I said it in free show, I'm still gonna get attacked. So should I say this?
Um, I don't know. You're under a lot of pressure right now. Think about
Hmm.
it. Think about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. You can figure it out yourself, guys. Okay,
Just look around.
just look around. All right. All right. So number four will be three major banks going broke. Let's go a little bit down. I say three major banks, but according to the elites, it can only take two major banks. So if two major banks all of a sudden come out and say we broke, we can see a financial collapse very soon.
Mm,
Okay?
I believe it.
But not and not for least, but last but not for least, we can have the number five, a possible impeachment of Donald Trump.
That's a sad one.
We know that the Lord will not let this happen. But just think about it. If the markets believe that Donald Trump will be impeached, that is going to collapse the financial system.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure that you understand why I'm expecting this. They need these things to shake the financial system in order to destabilize it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yep. It's a
So
plan.
they need to destabilize it. And I believe that once the system is destabilized, in the middle of the stabilizing of the financial system, the dollar index will drop, the Dow Jones will drop drastically, and confidence will also drop with it. When confidence drop, and right in the middle of the chaos and panic, we may see a rise up to problems in the streets. People getting shot out. Okay? People getting
Mm.
killed in the streets.
Too much loss, right? And fear.
Yes, I still believe we're gonna have that event in the United States. I still even think about that maybe we are going to have for the first time ever martial law.
Mm.
Okay? So things are gonna come out very ugly in the beginning because we need to have destruction in order to have a transformation, right?
And restructure society. They're going to
Yes.
have to
A
restructure
transfer,
some
yeah,
things.
transformation. That's what it's all
Yeah,
about.
exactly.
Okay? A reset is a transformation, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. So we may see three more things happening in the very near future. First, the peace treaty between Palestine and Israel.
Can't wait for that one.
Okay, and that's gonna happen so fast because the Lord told me that it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
happen like it's gonna be like an announcement and all this thing, and bah, it's done. And then it could be first this, and then the great surrender, or first the great surrender, and then the peace treaty. But I'm gonna put it on the second thing that we might see very, very, very soon: the great surrender in Iraq. Okay, because
Mm-hmm.
the very corrupt must surrender, people. They don't want to release the real value. We saw what Donald Trump has met with the president of Iraq. Like I told you, I can actually get the information, what they talk about and when they're going to release it. I mean, release the grave surrender, release the new value of the Iraqi dinar. Remember that this is the second week. They're supposed to release the lower denomination this week. We haven't seen that before. We haven't seen it. What a coincidence. Now the President of the United States have gathered with the President of Iraq. Just like I told you 2 weeks before it happens. Okay? So we may actually see this. Can I guarantee it? No. I don't have control of that. Can I guarantee that it's going to happen tomorrow? The releasing of the lower denoms? No. Does it happen? And if it happens, will I take credit? No, I'm not gonna take credit. I just gotta get to know you, get to let you guys know that at least I came out clean with Dinarland. And I told you the reason why I told you that. Not because what the other gurus are repeating, but the reason behind why they're supposed to do it. To prevent a rise up for the people. And now we saw the people rising up. They were behind as always. So think about this. They got together with the Kurdistan region, with the President of the United States, exactly as I told you the problem will be on Davos. And now we see the people rising up and things are getting really, really difficult. Are we going to see the lower denomination this week? Unless by Monday next week. I don't know. Let's just hope so, right?
Yeah, I hope so, and watch for it.
But one more time, I'm going to tell you this. When it devalues, before it devalues, the dinar will devalue first. Devalue, not revalue. It will devalue first. So more than what it is right now. How do I know that? Because they need to activate the real value. They need to go to the international market the way they're supposed to go to the international market. Have people get confidence on their own currency. And see how the currency will reflect in the future.
Yep, they're going to react.
Okay? Because currencies are about to be affected. We are seeing that right now, and we're going to continue seeing more and more and more because the trading is the trend of currency devaluations will be more than revaluations. Many currencies will devalue first. And then when we see a little jump, we can actually see the first jump of huge revaluations coming next month.
Awesome.
Next month, we're probably going to see huge revaluations according to what I know. Okay? The baht has been for many years considered the best currency, okay, to revalue. And now what they're saying is the rupiah can take over.
Indonesia, yeah.
Is that a coincidence? No. There's no coincidence, people. Okay? So I'm not going to tell you what you should do. You should know better. Right? Because if I say something, it's going to come back to me and they're going to attack me. So I'm not your daddy. You do what is best for you. I know what I'm going to do. But I won't even share it to you because I'm already in big trouble right now. Okay? So
what's the third one?
Yeah. So the third one is rising up with a new financial system in the Middle East. Now this part right here is going to be a shocker, people. Because in order to have a new financial system in the Middle East, something must fail.
Okay.
Something must provoke a rise up against Big Daddy.
Wow.
Okay? Please pay attention to what I'm telling you right now. Something must fail and something must rise up against Big Daddy. Who's Big Daddy? Us. Okay? Trust me
The
when I'm telling you,
USA.
they don't want the American dollar anymore. They don't want to depend on the American dollar anymore because they already fed up with economic sanctions.
I was going to say it's the sanctions.
Economic sanctions. They're always using economic sanctions to countries that they disagree with us. So they have to rise up. They're gonna have to rise up one way or another. But the word of God will happen one way of another. It can be totally different than what I'm telling you right now. But I can tell you one thing: when the Lord says, and then the dinar, that's gonna happen.
Amen.
Okay? So go against and review this video because it's gonna be free. It's gonna be uploaded on YouTube. If you want to donate anything to this humble servant of you, there are two simpler ways to give to Divine Intel. You can either click underneath this video on YouTube or go to paypal.me, the fake news show, and donate whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
The second way is that you can mail me your money order. Only money order, no personal checks, people. Please, no personal checks. Only money orders. To Benny Wilson or Ben Wilson, 368 Wilshire Boulevard, P.O. Box 1245, Suite P04, Los Angeles, California 90010. I want to thank you and I declare a blessing over you as you continue your incredible journey, Benny. Thank you. That was him. That was Karen.
That was me.
All right. So the about PowerPoint is my personal opinion only about the reset and the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. The information I'm about to release is not from the new elite. Divine Intel and Benny Wilson are not responsible for your choices or losses. Since I've been getting too much in problems with the state and the establishment, might as well I cover my ass. And that was your Divine Intel. I want to thank you, Karen.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
And I want to thank everybody for taking your time to watch my presentation. When I'm going to go live, I don't know. When I'm going to do another video, I don't know. Can you make it clear about the pay-per-view, Karen?
Yes, we're not. Unfortunately, Ben cannot do any pay-per-views. He has to take in the security of his own family. So I'm just want to ask the people, we need to keep Ben's finances stable. And so now we are going into donations again. We don't know if he can come back ever on a pay-per-view, which means to give specific information. If he can, great, but we can't count on it. So Ben and I have devised a plan. I've pushed him to, we need to get the donations flowing so he can stay stabilized. You know, Ben, I had someone call me and they thought you were getting 7,000 sales on your pay-per-views. I was like, I wish. Oh my gosh, like seriously. But
Oh my God.
that's just like way beyond reality. So, you know, people listen. It's a smaller audience that buy the pay-per-views anyway, and we just need to keep the finances flowing in. So I want you to rally around with me, and we need to bless Benny so that he can keep doing what he's doing, and not have to go out and let this go and find a job. That's not what we want.
Because I'm
So
telling you one thing, if this situation doesn't change, I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, I know you will because you have to
And
keep your home stable.
exactly, I'm gonna have to
We've
do
worked
that.
hard at it and we've got to keep it stable.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do that, and if I do that, hey, you can get your internet somewhere else if you want to. Hey, I'm not required. I'm a humble servant. But if you really enjoy my intel, if you really enjoy the information that you're getting from me, help me out to help you.
Mm,
Okay,
there you
help me
go.
out to help you. That's it. And that's
All in this together. Let's
yeah.
push through the final few months.
Exactly. So that's when I feel that it is safe for me to go and do my pay-per-views, I will let you guys know. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Okay, but right now it is very delicate. The
dangerous.
situation is dangerous and delicate, and you have no idea how delicate the situation is right now. And and sometimes I even think about maybe it's this way because we are about to be blessed, and I really hope
I
so.
hope so. Yeah, I
I
hope so
really
too.
hope so that this is the reason why it's happening.
The pressure's on. Yeah, it's good.
Yes. All right. So, guys, that's basically what I want to talk to you about. Is going to be nice. Hopefully, you enjoy this video that I'm recording, and we can see each other again very soon. Thank you,
Amen.
Karen.
God bless.
God bless everybody, and I'll see you next time.